Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS,
where we are going to learn something new together today. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Gabe, and we're still learning how to talk about contests. Have you been practicing? Good. Well, first today, let's start with our keywords. The first one is advice. Advice. I need some advice. Should I look for a new job or not?
Lady. Lady. At the party, the ladies wore beautiful clothes.
Gentleman. Gentleman. That gentleman is very polite.
Famous. Famous. Everyone knows James. He's famous.
Judge. Judge. Who is going to win? The judges will decide.
Who is going to say these keywords again? We are. Let's do it. The first one is advice. Advice.
Lady. Lady.
Gentleman. Gentleman.
Famous. Famous.
Judge. Judge.
Okay, well, now it's time for us to go to our famous meerkat friend. His name is Eddie. Hey, famous Eddie.
Yes.
Hello, Eddie.
Okay, well.
You ready?
Yes. All right. Here
ready
it
for
is.
The mission?
Yeah, the mission. Okay,
good.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's mission is, right, what is Simon's idea?
What is Simon's idea?
That's a great mission. Thank you, Eddie. All right, everyone, let's go and look at today's lesson and see if we can find out the answer to this mission. What is Simon's idea? Let's go now. We're ready, Sarah. You can begin your speech now.
But Betty isn't here yet. She'll be here soon.
I have an idea. Give your speech now, then give it again when she comes.
Okay. Thank you all for coming to listen to me.
Sure, we're happy to listen.
After my speech, please give me some advice.
We will. Well, it looks like Sarah wants some advice. Now, friends, it looks like we have a key word right there, and this word is advice. Advice. Advice is something that you say to someone else to make them better or to give them some help. You give them advice.
In our conversation, Sarah says, please give me some advice. She wants her friends to help her. She wants them to tell her things that will make her speech even better.
Yes, so she says, give me some advice. That's what you can say to someone if you want help. Please, give me advice. Now, if I am going to give advice to you, what do you do? Do you take my advice?
Well, yes, you can take someone's advice and then do what they say.
Yes, so you give advice and then you can take someone else's advice. Well, Andrea, I think we have found something special here in this conversation. It is the mission for today. Today's mission is, what is Simon's idea?
What is Simon's idea? Simon's idea is that Sarah should give her speech now and then give it again when Betty comes.
So she should give it again when Betty comes. That sounds like something that Max said yesterday. He told Sarah to practice again and again and again. Andrea, that sounds like pretty good advice.
Yes, Gabe, that is good advice.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me, do you like bicycles?
Yes.
Then maybe you can answer my question. Why can't bicycles stand up without help?
Good question.
Because they are too tired.
I don't get it.
Too tired. Bicycles have 2 tires. That's funny.
But not that funny. No one laughed but Simon.
Maybe I need a different joke.
I think that is a funny joke. Bicycles are too tired. Well, they have 2 tires. Now, that is a funny joke, isn't it, Gabe?
Andrea, it's a funny joke,
Yes.
but I agree with Max. It's not that funny.
Well, it is funnier than the joke that you shared, Gabe.
Oh, my joke was so funny.
Okay, yes, that's right, Gabe. But for now, why don't we look at our conversation? We see Sarah beginning her speech by saying, "Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen." And those are 2 of our key words. The first one is lady. Lady. A lady is a woman. When you call someone a lady, it's a polite way to call her.
Yes, so you should call someone a lady if you want to be polite. So you don't call them a girl, you call them a lady. And if you go into a restaurant, you might notice that the bathroom is a ladies' room. You could call that the ladies' room.
That is true. Well, many people start speeches by saying, "Ladies and gentlemen." It's a nice way to say you want everyone to listen to you. Now, please listen as we look at the next key word, gentleman. Gentleman. A gentleman is a man. It's a polite way or a formal way to call a man.
And just like you might be polite by calling someone a gentleman, it's also important to act like a gentleman if you are a guy. A gentleman is polite to other people.
And Gabe, you are a gentleman.
Oh, no.
Yes, it's true. Gabe is always opening the door for ladies and being very kind to them.
Well, that's what my mama taught me.
Well, your mother taught you well.
Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I brought a new friend with me.
Welcome. Thank you.
He's visiting our town.
You look just like Roger Young, the famous singer.
He is Roger Young, the famous singer.
Nice to meet you, everyone.
What are you doing in small town?
I'm going to be a judge for the speech contest tomorrow.
Andrea, I am so jealous. Renee and Sarah and Max got to meet Roger Young.
Yes, Roger Young is in small town and he is very famous.
Yes, he is very famous. He's a great singer. And friends, we have learned a new key word here. The word is famous. Say it again, famous. Someone who is famous is someone that many people know about. They're very famous.
Yes, a person can be famous. Many people know their name and what they do. But other things can be famous too. A famous place is a place that many people know about and visit. A famous thing is something that a lot of people have.
Yes, and you said something about famous places. If you go around the world, many people like to go to famous places when they visit somewhere. If you go to New York City, you might visit the famous places there. And as we see, Roger Young is very famous. Now we have another key word here. The word is judge. Judge. A judge is someone who watches a contest and chooses who will win and who is better.
Yes, and Roger is a judge, or he is going to be a judge tomorrow at the speech contest.
Ooh, I would be so nervous if Roger Young was going to be my judge.
How to.
Hello? Hello, everyone, and welcome to How To. Today, you'll learn how to tell someone they did a good job on their speech.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Ashley, that was a great speech!
Thank you, Romeo, but I'm not finished yet.
Oh.
Wait. When someone gives a speech, what do you say to tell them they did a good job?
I know. You can say, that was a great speech.
I'm not finished yet, Romeo!
Oh.
Giving a speech is a great way to practice English. Now let's look at the first way. Romeo, we're ready now.
Oh, really? Is your speech finished?
Yes, it is.
Wow! That was a great speech!
That was a great speech. Thank you, Romeo. What is the second way?
Good job with your speech. Good job with your speech. Good job with your speech.
Good job with your song, Romeo. What is the third way?
You spoke very well.
You spoke very well. Thank you, Romeo. I did speak very well. Now let's review.
That was a great speech. Good job with your speech. You spoke very well.
Go practice your speech. You know how to do it.
Conversation replay.
We're ready, Sarah. You can begin your speech now.
But Betty isn't here yet.
She'll be here soon.
I have an idea. Give your speech now, then give it again when she comes.
Okay. Thank you all for coming to listen to me.
Sure, we're happy to listen.
After my speech, please give me some advice.
We will.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me, do you like bicycles?
Yes!
Then maybe you can answer my question. Why can't bicycles stand up without help?
Good question.
Because they are too tired.
I don't get it.
Too tired. Bicycles have two tires. That's funny.
But not that funny. No one laughed but Simon.
Maybe I need a different joke.
Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I brought a new friend with me.
Welcome. Thank you.
He's visiting our town.
You look just like Roger Young, the famous singer.
He is Roger Young, the famous singer.
Nice to meet you, everyone.
What are you doing in small town?
I'm going to be a judge for the speech contest tomorrow.
Calendar phrase.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thank you for listening.
That was great. Thank you so much. You know, you gave a great speech.
I gave a great speech?
You gave a great speech.
Well, thank you, Gabe. And I think that you just gave us today's calendar phrase.
That's right. Today's phrase is, you gave a great speech.
You gave a great speech.
Friends, these are very encouraging words. If one of your friends has just given a speech, then you can tell them you gave a great speech. Well, let's go watch this great calendar phrase skit right now.
You gave a great speech.
You gave a great speech.
I feel bad. I didn't do very well on my speech.
What? I thought you were great. You gave a great speech.
But I was so nervous.
That's okay. You didn't look nervous. You gave a great speech.
But I forgot part of it.
Well, you said the important parts. You did a good job.
Really?
Yes, you gave a great speech. Let's celebrate.
You gave a great speech.
You gave a great speech.
Okay, everyone, it's time for the question of the day with our dear friend Eddie. Hey, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you got a question for us?
I have a question.
Okay, good.
Okay, here it is. Ready? Do you tell jokes? Why or why not?
Do you tell jokes? Why or why not?
Yes, I like to tell jokes. I like to make people laugh, but I do need some help because I'm not always good at remembering jokes.
That's okay. Just remember, the funny part is the most important part of the joke.
Well, Gabe, thank you. That is good advice.
Well, friends, what is your answer to this question of the day? Thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk in English on PTS, where
learning English can be fun. Goodbye.